Hello and welcome to my report, EastMojo's daily news updates. We bring you the biggest developments and happenings from east and northeast of India. I'm Simran Bajaj and I'll be giving you updates from Assam. We're being joined by our correspondents from other states, that is Irani Sonowal Lepcha from Arunachal, Chandan Pandey from Tripura, Wangamla Salikapai from Manipur, Princess Giri Rashid from Meghalaya, and Medalina Ambrosia from Nagaland. So, at least three northeastern states have found new COVID cases. So let's head to Tripura first. Chandan, can you give us the updates about new cases? There are at least two new cases that have come up in the state.
Thank you, Simran. Yeah. After a gap of 2 days, yesterday, Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Dev, in his tweet, he has informed that two more cases from the same BSF unit of 86 Battalion in Ambasha has again reported fresh two cases. I've also told you yesterday that the BSF camp there, we have got more than 150 cases from the same battalion, same unit in Ambasha. So a three-member delegation from Ceylon is already investigating the source of the spread of this COVID-19. They have been visiting the places wherever the COVID case were reported, including the BOP, two BOPs from where two Jawans were found positive for COVID-19. So this investigation is going on. The state government had sought an information inquiry report from the BSF, following which the government had written a letter to the Ministry of Health. After which the government of India had sent a three-members delegation team. They came in Agartala. They are investigating how the government is taking precautions to avert this COVID-19. But after 2 days, two fresh cases coming from the same battalion is something that the government is now worried about, because 2 days back, 7 more cases were reported from the same battalion, and those Jawan were tested earlier when they had tested negative. So this gives us a question that a Jawan who was tested negative 3 days back might again be tested positive. So the virus is still there in the battalion, and nobody knows where it is and how it is being spreading. Simran.
Okay, thank you for that update about the two new cases. I want to know that has the committee that's looking into the source of the virus, has it found anything substantial as of now?
No, well, I have tried to contact with the delegation, which is led by G.K. Mehdi from Shillong. He is investigating, and he said he cannot give us any specific comment on media since he's not allowed, but he will submit his report to the Health Secretary S.K. Rakesh, who will then submit it to the Chief Minister, and maybe
When
the Chief
is this
Minister will.
report expected?
The team is still there in the BSF unit, and also a feed coming in from there that they were visiting 138 battalion today, where the troops, the Jawans and senior officials did not cooperate with the team, following which he is now writing a letter to the health secretary. They are not cooperating with the investigative team. So that means there is something in the BSF camp which they are trying to hide from the people, from the state. So we have to wait until and
Now
unless
that will be determined on the basis of the committee report. Now moving
yes.
on, Sally, can you give us updates about the new cases that has been found in Manipur?
Yes, good evening, Simran. Yes, unfortunately, we have got two more cases in our state today. That's like the first is a 64-year-old woman, along with her daughter that is a 23-year-old. So these two of them have come from Delhi. They reached Manipur on May 16 by bus. So they unfortunately detected the COVID-19 when they were quarantined at the IIT Manjipukri quarantine center. So they have already, two patients have already moved back to the Greens for the COVID treatment. Now, when it comes to the total number of COVID cases in our state, stands at the active cases stands at 7. So in total, we've got 9 COVID cases. And the highest
Sally,
number
sorry
of
to cut you off. Sorry to cut you
Yes.
off. You said that they contacted the virus in the quarantine center.
Till now, we're not sure because where they actually detected the virus, because they came from Delhi, which is one of the hotspots when it comes to the coronavirus. So they reached Manipur on May 16 by bus, along with 20 other co-passengers. So the government have already started tracing the other co-passengers, and they started testing the other passengers as well. Now, when it comes to the district, as per the district-wise, these new cases, they are from Kamchong. So Kamchong have got the highest COVID cases, which stands at 3 right now. And then the next one is from Denobal in Moreh. and that they have 2 cases, and Imphal has 1 cases, as well as Churachandpur. So out of the 16 districts that we have in our state, 4 districts are now active with COVID cases. But three patients are at JNIMS Hospital, and the other 4 is at the RIMS Hospital. And as per the health officials, all the 7 active cases are in asymptomatic condition right now, so they are in a stable condition.
Okay,
That's
thank
all
you
for
so
the
much.
Yes.
Thank you for that update. So this morning, in a span of 1 hour, Assam had reported 20 new COVID cases, with almost all of them having a travel history, either to Haryana, Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, and the likes of it, and Kolkata. And there's some fresh news coming in that at least 6 new COVID cases have been confirmed, which brings the state's total COVID cases to 141 cases with 94 active cases. And 41 people have been discharged, 4 people have lost their lives, and 2 have migrated to another state, that is to West Bengal and to Bihar. Now, giving you update of the fatality, last night a person passed away at Guwahati Medical College and Hospital, and post his death, he was tested for COVID-19, and after 2 swab tests, he was confirmed as COVID positive, which made him the 4th COVID death from Assam. Now, of the 6 new cases that have just come in, 2 are related to one of the deceased cancer patient, that is his wife and daughter. And 2 patients are from Karimganj, 1 is from Horojai Quarantine Center, and 3 are from Guwahati. Now, also, the patient who lost his life last night, State Health Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma visited his native place in Rangya today, and offered condolence. Meanwhile, the area of his house will be declared as a containment zone, the minister said, for 14 days. And just hardly half an hour to 1 hour ago, 2 places in Guwahati have been declared as a containment zone. That is, those areas are, one is Bihari Patti area of Bhutnath, that is in Guwahati, and the other is Bishnupur Patasil area of of Guwahati. So both of these areas have been declared as a containment zone for the next 14 days. So that's about it from Assam. Now let's go to Arunachal Pradesh, where Irani, can you give us updates from Arunachal, what's happening there? And there's some stats, some news on night curfew extension.
Yes, Imran. Hello there, everyone. So, first of all, I would like to give the stats so far. I mean, till 18th, we have the record. And till 18th May, the total number of samples collected in the state is 3,662, out of which 3,104 tested negative. And the rest results are awaited so far. And the highest number of samples collected are from the capital complex, that is 1,300, and followed by Changlang and East Siang district of Arunachal, that is 410 and 349 respectively. So yes, Simran, as you have already told the viewers that there is a night curfew extension. Yes, the Capital Complex District Administration has extended the ongoing night curfew from 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. under 144 of CRPC, and this will last till May 31st. And this was announced by the Capital Complex Deputy Commissioner, Mr. Komkar Dolom, yesterday evening. And if you talk about the Capital Complex of Arunachal Pradesh, it consists of Itanagar, Naharlagun, Nirjuli, and Bandardewa area. So the DC also spoke about the restrictions and relaxations under the lockdown 4.0. And he said that the previous order of opening shops located on the left and right side of the National Highway 415 on alternate days stands as it is. And as northeastern states are already seeing that many stranded people are coming back to their native places. So there is a report that more than 350 people will be arriving in Arunachal in another few days. So the government is trying to gear up their preparations, and for that they have started converting 34 hotels in Itanagar and Nahalagan as a paid quarantine facility. And these 34 hotels consist of 608 rooms. Sorry, it's like 608 rooms. So the 34 hotels have 608 rooms. As Arunachal had a very, controversy regarding the quarantine facility previously, as we have already reported few articles regarding a quarantine facility in PTC Banderdewa. So after that, after those reports reported by few of the media houses, local as well as national, so the government came up with idea that the BPL housing complex at Lekhi, which is next to Nahalagan, I can say that in between Nirjuli and Naharlagan, will be converted to a state quarantine facility. So now that quarantine facility is not functioning as of now, but in another 2 or 4 days it will be functional, and it can accommodate 200 persons initially, but later on it can accommodate near about approximately 600 people, so which is a very good number. And why the night curfew and why so many quarantine facilities in Arunachal? Because the concept of home quarantine is not being followed by the people of Arunachal Pradesh. So they are coming up with state government quarantine facilities. And if we talk about the people's cooperation, the people of Arunachal in the fight against this, yes, so far we have seen that several community-based organizations and student organizations, women organizations have come forward, to stop the spread of COVID-19 in the state. But there is a district, East Siang district in Arunachal Pradesh, which is, taking it to a different level. So the locals have constituted a forum. Its name is East Siang District Indigenous COVID-19 Warriors Forum, and this forum has decided to restrict supply of food items from outside the district. It's not obviously the whole of Arunachal is a green zone, but still they are restricting food items from outside the district, that is East Siang District of Arunachal, till May 31st. So nearly 100 volunteers are assisting the police in guarding the Assam-Arunachal border as well. So the people are coming, forward to have the state government in this fight against COVID-19. And I would like to end my report. There is a good news for the northeastern people, because there was a tweet from an official from government of Haryana, that Haryana government is proposing a special train for Northeast people from Gurgaon to Guwahati on 23rd or 22nd May, maybe. And the stranded people also will be provided with a bus to reach Gurgaon. So that's a very good news for the Northeastern people.
Definitely, thank you so much. So we know that Delhi NCR region has a huge population of people from Northeast. So thanks for that, Irani. Now let's go to Meadow from Nagaland. So Meadow, can you give us the latest stats on about the state and stranded people returning back home?
Yes, thank you, Simran. So as of 3 p.m. today, 978 samples have been cumulatively sent for testing, and the results for 948 samples have been received, and they're all negative now. 30 samples are awaited, and in addition, 26 samples have been tested by TrueNut machine, and they're all negative. The latest information also says that 922 persons are under facility quarantine. In regard to the special train, the government has notified that 1,467 stranded persons. This is going to be the first, special train entry to the state of Nagaland, where the state government is paying for the expenses and will be entering. So 1,467 persons from Chennai will have left for Dimapur, and they're likely to reach the state on May 22. So we'll be able to get more information about the other states and how the state is going to bring the stranded peoples from the other state. But as of now, the special train which is left today from Chennai will return to the state on May 22. Also, the state government has notified that for people who have opted to stay back and have registered on the online portal, will be provided with a one-time assistance of rupees 10,000. And according to the latest information that we have, 1,071 persons were paid off with this one-time assistance of rupees 10,000, and the total amount that the government has disbursed for these people, this category of people, is 1.07 crore. Yes, Simran, that's all for the statistics.
Okay, thank you so much for that update, Meadow. Now, talking about stranded people returning, there are some updates about stranded people from abroad returning. Chandan, can you brief us about that?
Yes, thank you, Simran. Yeah, as we have reported a day before yesterday, Tripura Law Minister Ratan Nath has informed us that more than 370 people from across the Northeast are willing to return to their home state, which includes countries like Bangladesh, Oman, Russia, Nepal, Italy, New Zealand, Australia, Indonesia, many other countries. So, giving further details, the Minister Ratan Nath has informed that 162 people from the state of Tripura have applied to return back to their home state in Tripura, which includes now the number that I have in my hand is from Bangladesh. There are 83 persons, which includes a large number of medical students. They want to come back to their home state in Tripura. The list also includes 12 number of students in Oman, 9 from Russia, 7 from USA, 6 in Nepal. Italy has 3, New Zealand, Australia, Indonesia has 2 each. So most of this includes the students who are doing their engineering or medical studies there outside the state. And all of them had applied to come back to their home state, following which the Ministry of External Affairs has written a letter to the state government and the MHA. And now the government is preparing to bring them back to their respective state. 2 direct flights will be flying from Moscow and Kiev that is in Ukraine to Guwahati, and all of them will be quarantined in Guwahati. After completion of 14 days of mandatory quarantine in Guwahati, the students of the Northeast will be allowed to go back to their respective states, which includes Tripura as well. Simran.
Okay, thank you so much for that. That's a good news for Northeastern students who are stranded outside of the country. So there's also some happenings in TTADC. Can you brief us about that?
Yes. Regarding the TTADC, we know Tripura has just a single TTADC, which is Tripura Autonomous Areas District Council, which comprises of 68% of total geographical area that we have in our state. This land is reserved for the indigenous people of our state, which was reserved in 1979 by passing a bill in the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, and the people here living in that indigenous area, which we call TTADC, is reserved for them, as I just mentioned. So this place every 5 years, as we know, elections does take place. But due to the pandemic, the election couldn't take place, and the incumbent committee, which was held by GMP, which is a left front committee, that was dissolved on 17th of May. Following which the government, which is BJP IPFT government, they in their cabinet meeting on May 12th had approved that the governor of Tripura, who is Ramesh Bais, he will be the chief administrator of TTADC, and he can nominate anyone whom he likes, who have served in the state earlier in a higher rank. He can appoint a person there. So following that, G.K. Rao, who has been our chief secretary in the state, he has been the chief state election commissioner, he has been a member of police accountability committee, and now he will be holding the post of the administrator of TTADC. He has already assumed his office yesterday, and now he will look after the TTADC for a period of 6 months until and unless the elections are held. The governor will be having the power, extreme power, to do whatever he wants there. But everything that he does, everything that he decides there, that has to be placed in the cabinet and in the state assembly whenever the next session comes in. Simran.
Okay, thank you for that update, Chandan. Now heading on to Manipur, we have news reports that Manipur High Court will conduct proceedings through video conferencing. So, Sally, can you tell us more about this?
Yes, Simran. Yesterday, the Manipur High Court have already issued a notification that due to the ongoing pandemic, they cannot have the physical proceedings when it comes to the cases. So they have already started the case proceeding through video conferencing till the 31st of this month. On top of, apart from the Manipur High Court, even the Manipur Information Commission have already resumed the services of hearing those appeals and those complaint cases through audio and video conferencing, so that those cases and those appeals can be automatically give the service to the people. Now, talking about the stranded citizens who have come back from different metro cities to the state, so far those people who have come back by either bus or by their own hired vehicles, we have got around 5,785. That's the latest report that has arrived by road. And 5 trains have already arrived. The first one was from Chennai, and the latest one was arrived from Hyderabad today. So over 5,000 passengers have already arrived, which means more than 10,000 stranded citizens have already arrived in our state. And we have got around 35 identified quarantine center, the institutional quarantine center. So out of this 35 quarantine center, 3 centers has already been sealed. It's already under the containment zone after the 7th patients being identified for COVID. So now we have got, out of the 35, we've got only 32 quarantine centers which will be available. But apart from that, we still have a lot of community quarantine centers. Those completed with the 14 days have been sent back for the community quarantine centers. Now, when we talk about the screening, so far the state government have already screened around 2,14,460. That is the latest report of today. And out of these, 2,544 samples have been tested. Okay. We got a latest report from the Delhi Returning Office, because that's one of the highest number of stranded people from the state are staying in Delhi right now. So according to the Delhi Returning Office reports, they are planning to arrange a train on the 23rd and 25th. So accordingly, they will be sent back the stranded citizens. And the government have also issued the latest the finalist list of those coming back from Haryana. That is 1,565 has been finalized for the first phase. But till now, they have not announced when will be the train started from Gurgaon. So this is the latest report. So we've got 5 trains arrived. More trains are on the way. That's the latest report from our side.
Thank you so much about that, Sally. To conclude about COVID, I'm rebriefing that Assam has reported 26 cases in the last, just on Tuesday itself. From 11 a.m. in the morning to the latest report right now, we've reported 26 cases. Now, amid coronavirus, there's a super cyclone headed our way. It is expected to make a landfall in West Bengal tomorrow afternoon or evening. Now, as per Met Department, Assam, Meghalaya, and Sikkim will face some showers, some rain showers, as the impact of the tropical storm. Now, the Nagaland State Disaster Management Authority has issued some information regarding the cyclone. So let's go to Meadow and find out what it is.
Thank you, Simran. So, as you say, the Nagaland State Disaster Management Authority issued a press release notifying the people about the super cyclonic storm that will be hitting. So, it has mentioned that Nagaland will not be directly impacted, but it will also experience a spike in the weather activities from May 20 onwards, that is tomorrow, gradually, and it might continue till the 28th to 31st of May. So it has requested all the district disaster management authorities and the line departments to be alert and vigilant. In the meantime, it has also asked the public to avoid shelter under huge trees and avoid river banks. To save their life from putting it at risk from lightning and flash flood. So as per the directive from the NSDMA, it is recommended that all stay safe or follow advisories that are being issued by the Nagaland State Disaster Management Authority, although Nagaland may not be directly impacted, but it will also witness gradual weather activities like the Disaster Management Authority has mentioned. So likely thundersqualls and lightnings are also expected in the state, and I recommend all to stay safe and stay home, avoid shelter under huge trees, and avoid river banks, and also stay updated with the Nagaland State Disaster Management Authority, where updates will be provided.
Okay, thank you so much for that update, Meadow. So that's all about super cyclone Amphan that is going to make its landfall tomorrow. And that's all from our My Report session today. Thank you so much to our viewers. Please log on to www.eastmojo.com and subscribe to us, and you'll find in-depth stories and reports about Northeast and East of India on our website. If you wish to write to us, you can write to us at editor@eastmojo.com about topics or events that you think that we should look into. So that's all. Stay connected with us through Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. That's all. This is Simran Bajaj signing off. Thank you.